Hey guys, what is up? This is AntDude and welcome back to Crash Bandicoot 2 Cortex Strikes Back. This episode is starting off a whole lot like the last one did, but no worries, we're all good here. Today, we're going to be finishing up Floor 2, and it's going to be a very straightforward ride, nothing too complicated. We're going to dive into Barretts, and we're going to see that character from Final Fantasy VII. I don't know why, for a split second I thought that was funny, because there's a character in that game called Barrett, and we're gonna move on from that. I don't know why, I apologize for that. Hey, it's a polar bear, and now we're gonna ride it. Hey! So this is very similar to the whole warthog mechanic from Crash 1, which was fun, albeit very stressful. Like Crash, it's like Crash himself, the controls are a lot more fluid. Except when you got stuff like... Oh, I got it! Sweet! I was expected to not get it, because sometimes getting these boxes can be a real pain. There is a new move that I could do, which I refuse to do right now, but you can do a short little speed dash, which the Warthog could not do, but I am too focused right now to even... Wait, there it is. You saw it? Okay, almost missed the checkpoint because of it, so... Whew! Oh boy. There's only one little section of boxes that's very annoying to get. So if I can get that right now on my first go, like, it's gonna make me more happy than you guys could think. So keep your fingers crossed for lovely old little AntDude here. Doing pretty good so far. Nothing too crazy yet. I think this is it. Damn it, of course not! God, one box! It's the last bit, the level ends right there. Ah! Next time. Nope. Second try, failed it again. It's gonna be a long day. There we go. You have to, like, clip the right side of the left box, and that's the only chance you have. And you see, it's right at the end, too. I did really good. That was really a good run. It only took 3 shots to get that final box. Ah, and hey, we got the gem. You guys, oh man, I was really hoping, and theoretically, I could still stop the well, I can't now. Oh no, I couldn't. I could still stop the episode right now, act like this never happened, and then come back like, hey guys, welcome back to Crash 2, but not gonna do that. I'll stick to that playthrough. I got the first section down pretty good, so sweet. But yeah, that was obviously very short, and what I like is that, again, the level portal sort of indicates, kinda, because it's a bear's mouth. Like, you can see it now, right? Like, it's a bear's mouth. It's cute and clever. So now we're gonna dive into here, where you can't really tell there is a tree just sort of wedged in there that's frozen, even though there's nothing really that indicates the whole tree, but there is a lot of snow, so that's cool. This snow is pouring in from the portal. This is not... The chasing levels haven't been changed dramatically quite yet. There is a cool little shift that happens later on, but for now we're gonna get chased by another snowy boulder. Although, the time of day is a little bit different. Now we're in a sort of sunset. And I gotta say, if you want any direct comparison... Oh boy. Any direct comparison between Crash 1 and 2, like, graphically, this is, like, the perfect comparison. Like, obviously nowadays, the lighting is nothing special, but it looks really solid. The way it, like, hits all these very small number of polygons. It looks really good. Like, you can definitely see, like, the sun peering in some places, and some places it's still being affected by shadow. It's nice. It's a nice looking area. And the backdrop, like, you don't even get a chance to really focus on the sides, but, like, there's a totem pole there. What is this? Like, this is just, like, some sort of giant mouth. Like, they put... I always, typically on second playthroughs, I always like to take time to admire the scenes like this. First time through, I just sort of play through on my own regard and watch what I'm doing, but I always like checking out what these people do, because a lot of the times these graphic designers put forth work that doesn't get appreciated. So it's just, it's nice to look back on some of these things that not a lot of people get to check out. But now, a little bit of real talk out of the way. I just talked through that extra little section because there was really nothing to really say. It's a very random fork in the road that brings you back to the fork in the road. Okay, just a couple more boxes. And as you can see, nothing is really too challenging. just yet. The electrical gates, in combination with the speed boosts, make it... those things still suck, because they pop up out of nowhere. Stop it! Otherwise, we're doing okay. No more... And also the boulder has still, like, it's still very far away, so... They definitely tuned down the difficulty in terms of these chase levels, because I feel like I would definitely be chased a lot. It would be a lot more intense, but I'm okay with that. Anything to reduce stress, even by a little bit. I don't remember what's in here, though. Oh, boy. Just a 1-up. Oh, I have to take it anyway. I'll take the 1-up then. Fine. Having the ability to save your 1-ups now, almost feel like they shouldn't have done that. Because you couldn't in Crash 1. So if you wanted to restart the game, you started back at minimal lives. By the end of this episode, I'm going to have like almost 70 lives. Oops. And there's only probably like 2 parts in the game that you would warrant that joke of, well, here's where I lose all my lives. But 66 right now. I think it'll be pretty good for the whole thing. I want to say there's going to be one challenging section of crates, because really, why wouldn't there be? It can't be straightforward the whole time. But, oh boy. But I think, again, if I can nail this my first go, as I almost fall into the pit. Again, it's always like as I mention it. No real foreshadowing there, it's just, as I say it, disaster strikes. Oh, there it is. Go, 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 go! Nope, yep, there it was. Oh, Crash, you're not looking so good. There we go. And the boulder was still super far. Oh, God. Okay. Woo! And the boulder was still super far away. Woohoo! Alright, that was my second shot. Still, it's not the first. Which is a shame. But hey, we did it! Crystal, gem, gotten. I don't even know how long it's been for you guys, since I've already had to cut out a few things. But it hasn't been long. It has not been that long at all. We already got 2 levels done. Swing. One more time. Swing. And we'll keep the dance in, because I know you guys like the dance so much. Wah wah wah, and then a little spin around, doohickey, and then waha, there you go. Now, it's time for the Eel Deal. This level here, you can't really tell that, but this is a pipe that we're gonna enter, because this is not going to be an ice level, this is going to be a sewer level. In terms of platformer themes, the sewers have definitely not really been traversed all that often. So, I love these areas for that alone. I always love when, like, a platform... Oh, no. Like, the more unique a platformer can be, I love it, even if it may not be the most polished. Like, this may not be the best level in the game, but I still love that we have something here that you don't see very often. This level is also going to be fairly straightforward, in that there are 2 gems to get, so we'll be able to get them all in this one go, though. One of them is even a colored gem. Interesting how they do that. Also, I love the enemy designs here. Like, that thing is just a washing machine, kinda. So, that's neat. It just drops little bubbles. If I can find one of those mice again, that's pretty cool. Now look at this. Look at this nonsense here. It's like, oh man, a bunch of nitro crates. That's weird. Why would I even come to the back here? Doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Oh, that's why, because you can just go through the wall. So it's yeah, another one of those things I want to say is kind of dumb how they hit it. I never liked when they hide something behind invisible walls. The later new Super Mario Bros. Games did that, and it was kind of annoying. Admittedly, you at least have the benefit of being like, why in the hell are there 15 nitro crates here? It's very random. But we're gonna come here, and we're gonna get the good old green gem, and then we're gonna die. That's the fastest way, folks. That's the fastest way to go back. You could traverse all the way back if you so choose. I don't know why you would. So now we're a little bit further behind, but it's not a big deal because the fork in the road is right there. I gotta make that trip back a little bit, though. There was one box. I ain't missing that. That ain't happening. One box, and we're good to go. So now we'll be able to have the crystal and 2 gems in one playthrough. That's pretty snazzy. I like that. And the thing I just did, I found out it's a big speedrunning strategy. Apparently Crash 2 I know multiple instances of this game, the best thing to do at a time is to just die and go back to a checkpoint, because that's the fastest way. And typically, a lot of speedrunning techniques I never bother learning, because a lot of the more impressive ones are like, yeah, if you just jump out of boundaries by looking at this frame and then pressing this button combination at this time, and as much as fun as it is to watch, I cannot be bothered learning any of that stuff. That's too much for me. But something like that, and just a simple speedrun technique that saves you like a minute or two, I think that's pretty cool. I mean, I can't speak for everybody, but I like being able to... Also, the fact that I've played this game a solid dozen or 15 times definitely plays a part in wanting to change things up a little bit. So, there's that. Maybe if you know any other speedrun techniques of the sort that are simple enough, that aren't too crazy. Like, I know some people... Oh, boy. Like, I know some people in, like, Super Metroid really use wall jumps to their advantage, and you can really break the game that way. That's cool. That stuff, I find pretty neat. But then I find stuff like, in Paper Mario, you got, like, these crazy... Yeah, jump on this building, and then you can go inside the building that's locked, and... It's insane stuff, but it's fun to watch. I just want to make sure I'm getting all the boxes. That's my one goal. Have I done the swinging yet? Oh man, I already don't recall if I've shown off swinging on these parts. But if not, hey, they introduced a new way of moving in these little monkey bars sort of thing. Any way to change it up, again, keeps this game one extra step more unique than Crash 1, which was not really a properly formatted English sentence. That's one extra thing that makes this unique over Crash 1. One extra step unique is not a thing I think I've ever heard before. But hey! Another gem! Got this level complete, boy. Oh, there it is. There you go. I wanted to show all three. We got him! Got the crystal. Well, hold on. I'll save it for when he actually pops him out of his pants. Give it a second. There you got the crystal. We got the silver gem. And then we got the sweet green gem. And then we got the sweet little dance. He should dance twice, considering we got 2 gems. He doesn't dance for the crystals, because why would he? Think we're gonna get interrupted? We are. Alright, Cortex, spit your knowledge at me once again.
10 of 25 crystals. You're on your way. I'm running low on power, so communication from this point will be difficult. Again, be wary of the pathways between warp ruins. Remember, I'm counting on you.
You know, he speaks really eloquently and whatnot, and then he starts off really loud, but as it goes on, he just starts to whisper a little like this, and then it's annoying, Cortex. Come on. This hologram technology is not ready yet, so you really gotta step your game up. I don't appreciate your lack of effort in trying to keep Crash in the know. But hey, time for a boss fight against newcomers, the Komodo Bros. It's Komodo Joe and Mo? I'm like running through the alphabet in my head. I can't think of any other word that starts with, that ends with OE, so I think it's Joe and Mo. I could be wrong, and I don't know which is which. That's fine. They're just a bunch of giant lizard people things. And it's a very confusing fight. This is something that even as a kid I questioned. What I have to do is wait for him to stop spinning, and then I spin him into his bigger brother. Which is fine, you know, that's a fun enough mechanic. He's taking his sweet time, there you go. The one thing that's confusing, though, is I'm on a carpet. I'm on a carpet and the room is surrounded by curtains and pillows. How is it even remotely possible, not even counting in the clothes that they're wearing, that he can slide and bounce off the walls? Also, why would that hurt his big brother anyway? It's very odd. It's a very odd thing. I think it was the bigger brother that showed up as a boss fight in Crash Team Racing? I forget which brother it is, but it's one of them. Like, look at that. That was ridiculous. But they're toasted! So there goes that. I don't think they were in Crash 3, so yeah, they took a nice little break until Team Racing, where they get their racing on. Man, I don't remember which is which. I've been trying to wrap my head around it, and I just can't do it. But alright, we're on floor 3. We're probably bound to get interrupted once again, and hey, what do you know? Cortex, spit your stuff once again, but speak up this time.
Good show, Crash. The Komodo brothers obviously lacked your mettle. But now is not the time to get cocky. There are still many crystals to obtain. Remember, the world is counting on you.
Again, he was speaking real good, and then as he talks about the world needing us, he really started to go like, he's not a very good public speaker. That's one of his many problems. But okay, that's gonna wrap up this episode of Crash 2, Cortex Strikes Back. I keep wanting to say Wrath of Cortex, and that is not correct. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you all enjoyed. Next time we're gonna tackle floor 3 here, which is more sewer stuff, but also some snow stuff as well. This game just goes all over the place. But that's it. Just gonna run through the whole shtick again. That's it. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.